Hey YouTube, this is my first video, so please bear with me. This is just a quick tutorial about a knotting technique that I've come up with. I haven't seen anybody put a video up of this, and so I thought I'd share it with you guys. It's been working for me perfectly, so I thought I'd just share it with you, because when I was putting my first crochet weave, when I was first doing interlocking, I did it with a full weave. So I did the back, and then I just did like this front little piece I did with it, but it was a straighter hair. I cut it off the weft just to give me, versatility with the part, and it was not knotting. And I was watching all these videos, and everybody's like, just tie it, 3 knots, da da da. None of that was working. So I came up with this technique. I don't know what I'm gonna call it yet, but it's a flat iron technique. So this is definitely not a tutorial about crochet weave. It's not about how to install. There's 5 bajillion videos about how to install crochet weave, or crochet braids, whatever you want to call it. This is Go-Go Curl. This is my first time using Go-Go Curl. This curl is actually tighter than I thought it was going to be. I've put it in on other people, but I've never put it in myself. So this kind of hair, you probably won't need it, but I've used a lot of free tress. I love free tress. I've used like loose appeal and like curls, like presto curl type of even deep twist is like a really loose curl. So what I do is I use my handy dandy flat iron. This is an old flat iron that I use. You can use your normal one, but you're gonna get a little bit of like some stuff on the inside, if you can see that. Okay, so we all know how to do crochet braids. You got your crochet needle, put it through, right? And then you're gonna loop, 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 loop. I use about 3 loops. It's standard, go in and out. But I don't leave it like that, because as you know, with the straighter hair, like, it'll start loosening. So what I do is I take my flat iron and I just put it on the knot, directly on the knot, and it's gonna stay. I don't know if you can see, this knot is not going anywhere, and you're gonna see this a little bit frayed. It's melting the synthetic hair, because we all know synthetic hair is not the best with heat, unless you're getting like heat tech synthetic hair, but this is just basic braiding bulk hair. So I came up with this method because I was not about having like pieces of hair falling out of my head as I walked down the street and as I touched my hair. I actually didn't do it one time when I did deep twist, and I had so many pieces coming out of my head. But I did my whole head like this, and you guys know what crochet braids look like, so I don't have to. But if you see, it's very flat. You can see it's defined. It's not buckling in, which sometimes, that looks more natural. But the last time I did that and I had all that happening and the knots were loosening up, it was falling out literally as I touched my hair. And I'm not about that life. I know that they have the nail glue method, and that's cool. I see a lot of people, it works for a lot of people, but then you have to have nail glue. And then it's like, I'm assuming you have to be careful, because you don't want it to get on your natural hair. This way, it's like, it's just a little heat. It's not like you're not flat ironing. I know we're like all team natural, no heat, team natural, okay? But this works perfectly for me. None of this is coming out. None of this is coming out, if you can see. That's not coming out. None of this is coming out. It's not loose. It's secure. I can put my hand in my hair. I'm one of those people who likes to put my hand in my hair. And it's great. So I'm going to do one more just so you guys see. Now, you want to use a good size piece, because if you do it too thin, it is going to melt away. Like, you will put it down, like that girl who used that curler, and then she looked up and then the hair was gone. It was still on the curling rod. That's what will happen. But as long as you use a good size piece, this is a piece I'm using. It's a good size piece. I was using a bigger pieces this time because I wanted really full. And you're just doing exact same way, but it's just a little bit better security. So literally you're just taking this 1, 2, and it's like that. This is on a 5 or a 6. Like, you don't want it smoking. You want it to be hot. You're gonna feel it. It's hot, but you don't want it to be like it will melt. Like I said, we all know how it is with synthetic hair. You know how we used to burn the ends and all that stuff. So I'll just show you one more time. It's just 1, 2, 3. Super simple. Loop. You could do 4. It doesn't matter. So you see that's my loop, and you see how it's loose. It's already loose. I didn't even do anything yet. It's already like slipping up. You just push it down, and then you just take it directly on to the and look, it's not even gonna move. Okay, and like I said, this is go-go curl. It's much curlier than I thought. It's much more of a defined curl. I haven't used it yet, but if you're definitely using all these other synthetic, I'm sure if you're using straight hair, I'm sure, I mean, for Marley hair, it doesn't look like you need any, you know, anything, because it looks like it stays. I haven't used it personally, but this has worked fantastic, and I've been doing crochet weaves for about 2 years, and I've done a whole plethora of curls, and I don't always like the super tight curls like this. I like it, you know, like the long ones, and I don't have any problems. You will get a couple of pieces coming out like you would with anything is synthetic. It sheds, but you are definitely not gonna have any problems with like actual pieces that you've put in together. You're not gonna have any problems with that. And that's what I do. You just keep your flat iron. It's gonna be on the whole time you're doing it. I mean, it just is. You're just gonna keep, but it does not add any like extra time. I don't know how some people do their crochet weaves in two hours. I don't know how that actually happens. Mine takes like about 6 hours. I started around like 2:30, and it's almost 7. I've taken a couple of breaks. But it works totally fine. And like I said, you're gonna see it's flat against my braids. It's flat. I don't have like buckling. I'm like messed up there, but I don't have this like buckling. It's just like, it's all secure. And you know, with weaves, you want a secure weave. You don't want to be giving all your secrets out, right? You don't want to be giving your secrets out. So you want it to be super secure, and it works. It really works. And like I said, you don't have to worry about nail glue getting on your hair. You don't have to worry about any of that. You already have a flat iron. Most everybody has a flat iron. Yeah, so I hope you guys like this technique. I didn't see anybody anywhere with this on, so I thought, let me share this with you ladies on YouTube. I also want to thank everybody who puts up videos. It's super helpful. Okay, thanks. Bye.